What's up, guys? Welcome to DoMoreLife. And today I've got a pretty hot topic for you. That is not just about the visas. Sorry, I had to mute my YouTube channel. So I have several pieces of information for you, and we're going to break those down one by one, and we're going to see if we can learn something about how much it costs to live in Southeast Asia, or in Thailand, I should say. Eric, good to see you. Hey, Jose, good to see you. Robert, gotta love Thailand. Great to see you guys. Frank, good to see you. And there's Jordan, that's my little brother. So if he says something stupid, just don't block him. Just delete his comment. But good to see you, bro. Robert Mack, how are you, man? Gerald, good to see you. Stuck in Florida, my man. What's up? Steve, hope you are doing well. And I am going to get started with this great cost of living video that I put a little bit of effort into. And I hope, what's up, Cody? By the way, love you. My neighbor wants the hippy dippy. Oh, man, you just told me that if I didn't start earlier, and then you called me a name, and now you got to go? Man. Okay, Monty, hello to you, and I'm going to jump over here in StreamYard so I can see what I'm doing. The reason I chose StreamYard to do this live stream on was to give anybody a chance that wanted a chance to come on and talk about their personal experiences. You can come on with an avatar and speak. You don't have to show your face if you're big into privacy. I understand all that. It's not a problem. I do, however. What's up, Todd? Good to see you, Mr. Doorman. Hope you are doing well, sir. I'm going to do 3 classes of living. Yeah, send me some pics, Cody. Thank you. I'm going to do 3 different classes of living. So I'm going to do the poor, I'm going to do the middle class, and I'm going to do the wealthy class, or as it's called here in Thailand, HiSo, right? And HiSo just means they're very wealthy. I have some tea this morning, guys. It's good stuff. So I wanted to start the whole process off, and we're going to do the math right here in front of everybody, and I'm going to do it on my phone. So most people start out saying, I can live off of $800 a month in Thailand, no problem. Okay, so what's $800 in USD to the baht? So that is 24,000 at today's rate. That's gotta love Thailand in the house. That at today's rate, that's 24,868 baht. So basically, just say 25,000 baht. Okay, out of 25,000 baht, what do you really need to survive? I want you guys to participate in the chat with me in case I miss anything. All right. So let's say you are either building or are renting, maybe in a northern province, or maybe not. But either way, let's say your rent is super cheap. Let's say it's 2,500 baht. Okay, so 2,500 baht, and then we're going to add that to the price of insurance that you now had to have for it. We'll talk about that. Mike and I will be having a live stream tomorrow, and we'll be talking about that. Yeah, there's Mike. Hey, Mike. Good to see you, man. Go over to my other channel. Hi, Mike's. That's funny. But what I want to do is let's tackle insurance, and including COVID insurance. I did not just say that. I did not just say that. I did not just say that. Oh, well. Let's take let's take some regular I'm so can't believe I did that. Don't make that mistake, guys. I just made a big mistake. Maybe the one time won't be so bad. But here's the deal. So it cost me at 39 years old about 36,000 baht to have an emergency package and a full healthcare package. So most of the people that watch this channel are older than I am. Got a lot of time, says I feel better now. Yeah. Hey, Addie. Prep for it. Yes, you are most welcome. We're gonna go through some stuff. Hey, Baji. And we are yeah, we're gonna go through this. So 30,000. Let's just round it off and say you're going to spend about 40,000 baht a month. If you're on retirement, you're going to spend about 40,000 baht a month. Not a month, I'm sorry, 40,000 baht a year. And we'll divide that by 12 months. That's a weird 40,000 divided by 12 equals, there we go. So basically 3,300 baht a month. All right, so we got 3,300 baht a month. Let's say you're living in a very cheap apartment somewhere, 2,500 baht a month. Now, remember, we've only got 25,000 baht to play with here. Good to see you, Ty Guy Bry, and I'm great, Mauro. Greetings from Portugal. Hey, good to see you, man. We're simply of a different vintage. Leave it to Mike. Yes, hit the thumbs up, guys. Hit the thumbs up, please. I would greatly appreciate it. Stuck says, Robert McInnes, I hope all went well with the surgery today. Yeah, I didn't know he had surgery. Certainly hope it went well. Addie says, I blew my budget in 2017, age 50, lesson learned not to get sucked in to spend too much in a week. That's true. No, 3,300 baht, Todd, not 33,000. That was about what it cost me for a year. I pay it up for a year at a time. Good question. But it's 3,300 baht, so 3,300 baht a month is what I took the 33,000 and divided by a month. Hello, Mango Sticky Rice. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you guys for coming by, and I sure do hope all of you are having a wonderful day. So we're up to 5,800 baht already, and we've got housing and we've got insurance, which if you're going to come over here and retire, which most of you are, you're going to have some type of insurance. Now, if you're going to go to, if you're going to come over here on vacation, you're still going to have insurance with the new special tourist visa is what they're calling it, the long stay visa. And I'm not going to get into much of that today unless there are some specific questions. We'll might touch on that. I think that might be a better subject for tomorrow's live stream. You can live decently on 2,000 baht a month, including insurance, and still have a good time. Suck. 2,000 baht? You must mean 20,000 baht. Okay, so I think he means 20,000 baht. It's all good. We're up to 5,800. These are for the people that talk about living in the low class, the poorer level of expat that comes over here. So you have 5,800 baht so far. And now we're going to add in, you got to eat. Let's say you're living on a City Lights. Hello, good to see you. Yeah, 20,000. That's what I thought. How much to watch live soccer? That depends on your bill, on whatever package you, cable package you decide to go with. So, let's go on to food. Let's say you manage to cut your food down $106 a month, cheap Charlie budget. That's insane, man. Let's say you really, really, really don't spend a lot of money on food, mostly grow your own stuff. It's still going to cost you about $1,500. Hey, Mango, first super chat of the day. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. I'm actually going to get a large mango with sticky rice. I will record it and I will make a video out of it, Mango, just because you did that. Thank you so much for the super chat. Much appreciated. So what's up, man? Talking about living and not surviving. More JC. Yeah, we're gonna get to thriving over here is what we're gonna get to. But it's good to see you dropping in the live stream, man. It's been a while. So welcome. Doorman says you can get IPTV with 7,000 channels for $20 a month. Good point. All right, so back to food. I'm gonna estimate that you would have to spend at least, even if you're growing your own vegetables and everything else, the growing process costs money. So you're gonna have to spend, I'm gonna say 5,000 baht. This is the minimum, 5,000 baht a month on food. I'm gonna break this all down into US dollars shortly. Addie says we're paying $90 Aussie a month for my condo in Job 10, so cheap at $10 rent a week. Hey Jose says, hey Jeremy, 6,000 baht a month grocery bill accurate. It can be if you live in a rural setting. You know, I wouldn't be able to live off 6,000 baht a month here in Bangkok with the food. Even though there is a lot of good street food, it just takes so much time to get from one place to the other. Eddie says, I mean, about $20 or $30 a week. Oh, I don't know. Michael Turco. I recognize that last name. If you're any kin to my BFF over there in America, tell her I said hello, and I'm very proud of her. Here to what? Oh, he's talking to Steak in Florida. Gotta love Thailand for 6,000 a month. I hope you eating a lot of rice. Yeah, that's what I'm betting on. That's what I'm betting on because we're talking about the poor. We're talking about the poorer class over here. Mango says better to get some, Ty. I like that. Okay, we're at 10,800. You got to have a cell phone bill. Let's say you live in the boonies and you only have one SIM card, and you don't need a lot of data, so you get something with like 4 gigabytes of data or 8 gigabytes of data. That's probably going to run you, I don't know, maybe 400 baht a month, roughly 400 baht a month. I think so. We'll see. So we're up to 11,200 baht now. What about drinks? People I find that live out in these rural areas most of the time like to drink. So let's add on another 1,500 baht a month. I'm being super cheap with this, guys. 1,500 baht a month for you to drink and party and whatever else you need. Now, Steve says, travel eats. What's up, man? Steve says, in a typical high-rise condo, how much baht per month for AC? Well, I can tell you, I live in a high-rise, but well, yes, it's high. It's a high-rise, and I pay about 2,000 baht a month for electricity here, and that's at the government rate, which we're getting there. So let's say that they cut that electric bill down to another 1,000 baht in half. Let's say they run fans most of the time, but certain parts of the year you're going to need AC. Okay, electric, water. Yep. So the water is going to be, the water is actually negligible because it's so cheap. I don't even add it in at all. Then, hey Johnny, good to see you, man. So we're doing we're at 13.7 right now, and then we got food, we got electricity, we got cell phone, we got rent, and we got insurance. What else do we need, guys? What else do we need? We need travel. Michael says, with a Canadian military pension, I will have 40K. Okay, you're not who I thought you were. We'll have 47K baht a month if I go out in 2 years, or 70K baht if I retire in 10 more years. I hope it will be enough to travel for me and my girlfriend. I can guarantee you 70K baht a month will do the trick for sure. What's up, Asia Unscripted? Good to see you, man. Steve says $60 US dollars a month of AC in Bangkok. Weather is ridiculously cheap compared, say, Vegas or Phoenix. I gotta agree. That's where I was going next. Gotta love Thailand. Transportation. So you can either get a little buy a motorbike, or you're renting, not renting, but well, you could rent a motorbike, you could buy one, or you could depend on the transportation up there, which would likely be motorbike taxis and tuk-tuks. So let's say that that's what we're looking at, and every month you spend roughly, and let's say you have to come to Bangkok for a visa extension or whatever. That's going to be a bus ride, long bus ride. It will be cheap, but it is what it is. So let's say 2,000 baht a month for transportation. All right. Now, you're a retiree, you got health insurance, but you still have to pay for your medication. So let's say that you don't have many problems, and dating and socializing would cost. Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna get to that part here in just a second. Prep for it. But thank you for reminding me. I appreciate it. So you have to go to the doctor or the clinic once a month, pick up your meds, that kind of thing. Let's say you only spend 2,500 baht a month, which is extremely cheap, on medications, the doctors, that kind of thing. Gotta love Thailand says, if you're a drinker, that's the big one that could cost you twice what you spend living in Thailand. That's just my opinion. You're 100% right. You're 100% right. And I also did a video. What's up, Gordon? Good to see you, man. I also did a video on a single man living near Pattaya. If you want to watch that video, I did a breakdown of my actual expenses, and it came out at a much higher number. So, wow, we got a PayPal already. Oh, looking good so far. Mango and sticky rice smoothie right there. Let me go to the other screen. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hang on. Did I just accidentally show your last name? I think I did. I'm just screwing up all kinds of stuff. Sorry about that, but Mr. Doorman, I appreciate you very, very, very much. And we're $10 into our goal. I can't believe I did that. I'm so sorry, man. I'll try to blur that out when I go back and edit the video. So I'm very, very sorry. $2.99 super chat still up there from who was that? Mango? Yeah, I think that was Mango. Let me get caught up here on the comments. I don't drink. Been living on 40K in Pattaya. That's good. That's a real good living. Peter White says it's a good thing. It's a good friend that owns the restaurant and kept bringing me free alcohols. I was trying to be polite. Doorman says, I think everyone already knows my first name. Don't worry, JC. Whew, man. Last name. Okay. Are you mad at me for the last name thing? Because I'm so sorry, man. I did not mean to do that. Really did not mean to do that. Very, very sorry. Got carried away. John Smith says cost of living in Chiang Mai as a retired male single, $2,000, and with a girlfriend, $3,000 to $3,500. This is the bottom line, regardless of what other people say for a middle class lifestyle. I don't think you can live in Thailand off of. You must be talking about USD, because I'm in agreement. Okay, thank you, Todd. Thank you for not being mad at me. I'm so sorry about that. Let me grab a swallow of tea, and we will continue on. Back to the calculator, but thank you for the PayPal, meeting the PayPal, or starting the PayPal. Doorman, I appreciate that. We always look for $100. That's what we go for. So 10 people, $10, or 20 people, $5, or however you want to do it. That's our goal, our channel goal every weekend. Let's see. Michael says, so how you manage? I think Todd said, I think everyone knows where TY Doorman comes from. Okay, man. Okay, good. But my apologies, though. Yeah, that's what I wanted to get into, the cost of living. So we've covered just about all the basic essentials, I think. Let's say you have a let's say you have a random, you always have to figure in the cost of labor for a random events that may take place in Thailand, and you could spend, plumbing goes, or immigration costs, definitely immigration costs for sure. That's a good point, John. That's USD. Forget anything less if you're retired. I agree 100%. And the video I came out with said that $3,500 a month is the ideal amount you want to have coming in each month. So you got a busted pipe, you got something wrong with your vehicle or whatever. We'll just kick in another $1,500 and that can be for extras. Okay, just for extra things that happen around the house, whatever. What was that? 18.5. I think that's where it was. Okay, so that in and of itself, 20,000 baht. 20,000 baht. Right there, 20,000 baht. So that would leave you essentially 4,863 baht as of today to live off of. That is what I call surviving, not living. That's just my opinion. Hey, Roger, thank you for coming by, bro. Mr. Mitch, good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, all your toiletries and all that stuff, you can add that in with the 1,500 baht, or you can add on to it. And when it comes to, what you have to do with toiletries and toiletries and soap and all that stuff, I kind of count that in with the food. What does 25K bot get you condo wise in the upper circumventing Riverside? It'll get you a decent place. You'll be happy with it, Steve. Very happy with it. So that's the poor class. That I don't see how people live off 20,000 baht a month in Thailand, but they do, and I'm very impressed with those that do. This dude right here, I guess you guys haven't caught on to this guy right here, asking the same question over and over and over and over and over. Anyway, moving right along. Let's do a middle class. Let's do a middle class. So, I think I'm pretty much in the middle class area. And with that being said, hey Chad, with that budget, don't plan on having a girlfriend. Yeah, absolutely. She may have a job or something like that, but don't plan on having a girlfriend or plan on having one that is used to being broke all the time. So Prepport says, thanks, Jeremy. I would rather survive in Thailand than live comfortably here. Hey man, there's nothing wrong with that. And I want to be, I'm in the no class area. Mr. says, nah, you can't be that bad. Listen, I'm not putting anybody down in here, okay? I'm not putting anybody down. I'm just saying these are the typical numbers that I hear thrown out at my head, and I want to see what the cost of living actually is. Hey, Alan, good to see you, man. Stuck says, you do what too? Thank you, sir. I was okay, but honestly, a little more I'm used to. Fortunately, I only live a few miles away, not a busy area. I didn't catch the first part of that. Gotta love Thailand says just 2.5 times the 22,000. Mr. Doorman's asking 39,000 a month, so 45,000 to live in Thailand. Whoa, you guys are just throwing numbers left and right. Hang on. So here's what I average. Here's what I average, okay, as a middle class person. Alan, why did I leave the Philippines? Because I was being harassed by expats over there. That's why I left the Philippines. And plus, it was time for me to move on. Live and save a lot with 95,000 a month. Yeah, I bet you do, man. So if you're on a Ross made a point. If you're on a retirement visa, you need to add. If you can't put 800,000 baht in the bank, or if you're married and you can't put 400,000 baht in the bank, then you need to show. If you're single, you need to show 65,000 baht a month coming in, and you also need to. If you're married, you need to show. I think it's 45,000 baht a month coming in. I believe. So what I'll get to 65,000 as soon as I get there. Right now, I'm going to talk about what it takes to live a comfortable lifestyle. This would be more somebody that had an average pension from the U.S. Or from any other country, and that's $1,500 U.S. dollars a month. So that's 46,617. All right, so. At $1,500 a month, yeah, good point, Todd. 46,000 baht a month. So let's say we're living in Bangkok, okay? And I'm going to use some of my numbers here. So my insurance is already paid for, but it cost me 36,000 baht. So we'll divide that by 12 months, and we will start with 3,000 baht a month for insurance. So 3,000 for insurance, 9,000 for a studio apartment here. Meds run about 6,000 a month. Food runs about, I'm going to say about, I usually eat pretty cheap. I eat a lot of street food. So I'm going to say about, what did Mr. Mitch say? Is 7,200 USD a month enough to live comfortably in Thailand, or is that like a backpack? No, that's that's more than enough to live in Thailand, man. Stuck says I plan on living on around 60,000 baht and having 80,000 per month available. That's awesome, man. Can't do it, says Rupert. Laughing at Mr. Mitch. I like that. Gotta love Thailand says you will be fine, Stuck. Doorman says that's why I gave the elite visa 500,000 baht. Yep, and that's probably not a bad idea, Todd. Not a bad idea at all. Okay, so now let's add in groceries. Groceries are going to be this is groceries, HBA, toiletries, all that stuff. Probably going to run me about, I don't eat out a lot, so it's not going to be super expensive, but it's probably going to run me a good, with everything considered, now that I'm drinking a lot more tea, that kind of thing, we'll say 10,000 baht a month. Nah, that's not enough. Let's say 12,000 baht a month. And then we have my cell phone. So my cell phone could use some money. That's funny. My cell phone currently, I have 2 SIMs in my cell phone. And that is, both of them wind up being about, because I have unlimited plans on both of them. One's a data package and one is not. That winds up being almost 2,000 baht a month, just to make sure I have internet coverage everywhere and I can call as well. And then we have let's see. Doorman says if your spouse works at a restaurant, then you might be able to eat free most days. That's true. Very good point. Alan says I plan on opening an account with the Bangkok Bank in New York and depositing 6-figure amount. Which that a 6-figure amount, is that enough, or do I still have to show monthly income? No. Show your the monthly income is based off of the 90-day retirement visa. So you leave the bot in there for 90 days, and then you will qualify for a 1-year extension on that visa extension, retirement visa extension, and that should not be a problem. You won't have to pay monthly. It's either or, to the best of my knowledge. So, okay, and finally, we want to do my train. Oh, my bike. That's 5,000 a month. What else do we want to do? What am I missing here? Oh, my electricity. I put that in. Okay, and then travel costs are mostly consumed by the travel, the channel fund that comes on this channel. That's how I spend most of the money that comes in, or that's how I spend the money that comes in for travel and computer equipment and stuff like that. I'm leaving myself a little buffer here. I'm gonna say 2,000 baht for anything that might come up. And I was at 7. So basically, we're looking at 60,000. So basically, we're looking at 41,000 baht a month for a mid-class, mid-range lifestyle. 41,000 baht a month. And that's still skinny if you're living in a place like Rayong and that kind of thing. Let's see, I'm not an expat yet. Hopefully soon will be. Homeless by November, just waiting for my passport. Then Mexico or Serbia. I don't know, but my budget is 400 a month. 400 a month. Man, I don't know how you're going to make it on 400 a month, to be honest with you. And it says you have to have $30,000 in a Bangkok bank for 3 months to get a retirement visa. Yeah. So $41,000 for mid class. Now let's look at a HiSo class. You guys want to spend 60,000 baht a month, let's say roughly. Actually, I'm gonna type in USD at 3,500. $3,500 a month, which is where we said would be our HiSo price, which would get us a lot. That's 108,780 baht. Yeah, you were close. Gotta love Thailand. Very close. Very close. 108,000 baht. So let's look at 108,000 baht. I don't know, Ross. You tell me. You want to tell me your numbers? I'll plug them in. I'll wait. Eddie says, I meant to say any Thailand bank, 30,000 for 3 months. Yeah, I think that's possible. Stuck says yes to Ross. And Billy says, as we know, there is a difference living and visiting as a tourist. Yes, there is. Huge difference. And you are absolutely correct in that, Billy. So let's go with 108,000 baht a month. This is for people that drop 3,500 in there. Doorman says a retirement visa outside of Thailand. To apply for one, you need 800,000 baht or income of 67,000. Okay, so 67,000 baht a month. Inside, you have to have the whole amount in a bank account, but depends on what passport. Billy says 30K to 50K is enough if you don't party too much, live within your means. I agree. Alan says, I believe for the time I will be there, hopefully in 2021, I should be able to live comfortably on 3,500. Yeah, I'm getting ready to show you just how comfortable that life is going to be. Chad says you could drive a tuk-tuk for some extra cash on the weekend. That's illegal in Thailand for a foreigner to do. Ty says you hold because US and UK don't give letter anymore. Mr. Mitch says I live. I think he meant below or low so. All right, so let's add up. Let's go HiSo. Let's go downtown Bangkok and get you a 30,000 baht a month apartment, which is what it would cost to live in a high-rise downtown. You got a 30,000 baht apartment. Then you got you got to have your insurance on there too. So your insurance is probably going to be, we'll just call it what it was last time. I believe that was about 1,200 baht a month for someone retirement. No, 1,500 baht a month for someone retirement age. Okay, you got that. Now you got to come in to Thailand on. Mike says, like my mom always said, it's just as easy to fall in love with a rich girl. Blam, budget handle. I like that, Mike. That was a good one. Definitely a good one. You're going to need a car. So let's say you buy a reasonably priced car. You don't have to buy anything super fancy, but your payment on that car would likely be about 12,000 baht per month. We covered insurance. Then you have to buy groceries, and if you're living in a 30,000 baht condo, you're probably going to have the groceries either given to you or sent to you. Yeah, there you go, Stuck. Get him. Car and driver. Yes, Rupert, I agree. Car and driver. So add the driver on there. He's going to want at least. He's probably going to want 20,000. No, 20. Probably 25,000 baht a month for the driver, and then you have the groceries, HBA, all that stuff. No, the guy I work with pays 12,000 baht a month for his car. So you pay 9 for yours. Good for you. 68,500 is what we're up to already. The bike rental won't be in here because you won't be renting anything. You will likely pay an astronomical rate in going out to eat. So we might as well add another 15,000 baht a month on that, or just 15,000 baht for going out, that kind of thing. Doorman says, can you finance a motorcycle? Yes, absolutely. Stuck says, I haven't had a car payment since the 80s. I'll be damned if I'm going to start when I'm Thailand 80. But Alan says, 3,500 should do it, right? I'm getting ready to tell you. Then your phone bill is probably going to be like my phone bill, around 2,000 baht a month. And then, if not more, and then your internet, you're probably going to have some type of high-speed internet, which you can get for about 500 baht a month. After that, you're going to want to, I think I got everything covered in that one. Am I missing anything in this one? I found living in Pattaya in Third Road, eating Thai food is less. I believe you, 100%. Okay, so we're at 86,000 baht right now. 86,000 baht. That's where we're at. And you're not to worry, because you're going to be living off of basically 109,000 baht a month. So let's see what 86,000 baht a month is, and see how much that comes up to. 86,000 baht a month. Oh, I put 86,000 US dollars. Okay, 86,000 baht a month is $2,767. So if we take the 109,000, 3,500 $109,000 minus 86,000 equals 23,000. So you still got 23,000 baht left to spend in that type of HiSo environment. So for $3,500 a month, if you can get to $3,500 a month some way, somehow, where you have that income coming in, I can just about guarantee you're going to have a good life. Now, if you are a party animal, that may be a little bit more or a little bit less. It depends. Yes, we both have AIA insurance, and it's really, really good insurance. I have not had any problems with it thus far at all. Gotta Love Thailand says, I do 3,000 and have plenty again if you're not a drink. Yeah, if if you got 3,000 US dollars a month coming in, you'll be fine. But that extra 500 is like the safety cushion, because realistically, myself, if I made 3,500, if I had 3,500 US dollars coming in a month, I wouldn't be living in a 30,000 baht penthouse somewhere in Bangkok. You know, I'd be living comfortably in maybe a 15,000 baht one bedroom condo somewhere, and so that would be that much less money. You know, that's my realistic. But as I said in the video I did over a year ago, you need about $3,000 to $3,500 a month if you want to really live over here. That's what I call flourishing. To be able to really not have to worry about anything, because you can still save at 3,500 baht a month, depending on your lifestyle. You could save almost half of that if you wanted to, and then invest in something. I mean, there are 100,000 different ways you can go about it, different things you can do. If you drink, of course, it's going to cost more. If you don't, it's going to cost less. Yeah, I'm reading Ross's comment. Paying cash for everything is pretty much the way to go. The only reason I rent my bike is because I just don't have enough money to pay cash for it. So that's that. 1 second, guys. I got to grab a Coke, and I'll be right back. But I'll keep talking to you while I'm grabbing the Coke. Don't worry. And by all means, keep having discussion on there. And don't let me interrupt. So, yep, you need money for travel. That's why we have a travel or channel fund on this channel. And we try to replenish it as much as possible. I am going to jump out of the cost of living. Let's see. The 2-bedroom condo that I am leasing is 65,000 baht monthly, says Alan. Wow. That must be nice. It must be a real nice one. And you can easily spend that around here. Eddie says, was a party animal in 2017. 4 months, alcohol nearly killed me. I came back to Australia to save my life, but now reset to move back, but no alcohol won't control me. That's a good way to be. Mike says, life can be epic for $3K a month. Guess I know that. Made a few videos about it. I'm on the internet. Look me up. I like that. Eric says, can you imagine people who are retired in the U.S. and they are only living on $1,200 a month Social Security? Yes, I can. My dad is one of those people. And we're not going to, you know, he lives a good life because he planned for his retirement. So he's not just drawing Social Security. But at $1,200 a month in the U.S. is just, that would have to be horrible. It would absolutely have to be. So with that being said, okay, here's Ross. To give an example of travel costs, wife and I drove around southern Thailand last month for 25 days. Our total amount spent was less than $4,000 for everything we did. Hotels, gas, and food included. Good job, Ross. Good job. Eddie says, love southern Thailand, catch ferries to islands. Stuck. That's funny. Very funny. Let me see if I can get send one message real quick, and I'll jump right back on topic with you guys. Okay, so pretty much, you You poor. Well, never mind. So those are my examples of living here in Thailand. I want to say that my numbers, don't take them as the gospel. Don't take them as this is the only way to do it. Don't take them as um, that's the set cost of living and that's what you need to have, because ultimately your cost of living is how much you are willing or how much you can afford to spend while you're in Thailand. And I think that is everybody's cost of living. That's your cost of living. If you're going to afford to spend $900 a month living here, then you have to live a $900 a month lifestyle. If you have 3,500 or $4,000 coming in each month, then you can afford to live a much higher lifestyle or much higher class lifestyle, so to speak. So this is about social class that I've been talking about. This is not about good people, bad people, just labeling the classes as poor, middle class, and wealthy or HiSo. This is just to give you a frame of reference. So Todd says, I thought this was pal talk. Mr. Mitch says, let me know when you find that guy at Suck in Florida. He sounds interesting. He is an interesting guy. Eric says, do Thai girls mind middle class American? No, they don't at all. Not at all. That is definitely not a problem. Thai girls should be the last thing you should be worried about when you come over here, because finding a Thai girl is it's just not difficult to do. There are plenty of good women to choose from, and all you have to do is go through them until you find the right one. That's it. City of Light says, how much does it cost to go to museums and temples? It depends. Some of them cost as little as 100 baht or 20 baht donation. Some of them cost, depending on where you go, that might cost 200 or 300, 500 baht. I'm not sure. Temples is not something I've been doing a lot of. Let's see. Chad says, how much are you paying to commute to work each day? Well, I have a bike that I rent for 5,000 baht a month. So we break that down. And that's not including gas, but gas is so cheap, and on that motorbike, it's kind of almost irrelevant. So if I do 5,000 divided by 30, about 166 baht a day. So almost $6 for transportation a day. Not too bad. Ross says, can do that everywhere but San Francisco. Eric says, hello, gotta love Thailand. Who the heck has 10K a month on retirement? Nobody here, I bet. I don't know. There might be a few. Mr. Mitch says, I don't. Don't feel bad. I don't either. Dave's not here, man. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Stuck says, love that. Okay, you guys are having a conversation. I don't know. I have no idea what you're doing. Eric says, I'm going to have to sell the King Air the way you guys are talking, LOL. Well, I would hate for you to sell the King Air because I love King Airs. But you got to do what you got to do, man. Gordon says, with your budget, Thailand costs twice as much as Canada for me anyway. No, I think you missed the first part, Gordon. Where we broke down about what $900 a month can get you. Let's see. I'm just watching you guys have a conversation for a second. City Light says, what does the average English teacher make? Good question. Average English teachers start between 25 and 35,000 baht a month. Somewhere in that bracket. If you have a bachelor's degree that's not in education and you are teaching at a government school somewhere or a public school, something that's not a private school, they're going to start you out between 25 and 35,000 baht a month. York Pod says, with current situation in Thailand, is it worth considering buying a condo there? I would say so, because at some point it's going to pick back up. And I've been doing a lot of research. I listen to all the news that comes in. I listen to a lot of publications, and I listen to a lot of legal YouTube channels. When I say legal, I mean like lawyers. I think it's going to come back. It's just going to take a year or two to hash everything out and to get it ready, to be honest with you. At the same time, tourism in Thailand has never, to the best of my knowledge, never faced a situation exactly like this. But I think they're doing a pretty good job handling the situation. However, I also think it's kind of time to get rolling again, and let's see what happens. That's my thought on it. Michael says Canada can be cheap but ready for the winter. Yeah, I understand. Alan says, cannot wait to visit next year. Hopefully, I will enjoy. You will enjoy. You will enjoy. It'll be a good time, Alan. Thailand is wonderful. If you have the time to go out and vacation, like Ross just said, he went for, I think he said 25 days last month and spent $4,000. If I had the time to do that, I probably wouldn't have to work anymore. I think that this channel and a few other projects I got going on would be fine. But that's coming in the years to come. I told someone the other day my 2 to 5 year plan was being able to do great things with the channel and being able to do a lot of traveling, being able to see Thailand, because I want to see. I came to the conclusion that I don't want to go to Vietnam and these other countries before I see Thailand. I'm already here, and I want to see it and enjoy it and document everything about it. And that's coming soon. It's coming. It's coming one way or the other. It's coming. City Light says it's worth to get a CELTA. Yeah, absolutely. And most you might get paid a little more if you have a CELTA, because most schools require at least a TEFL or a TESOL. Also, Gordon says buy a condo if you have no plans to sell it. That's a good point. Eric says, you ever thought about running a restaurant? I buy, you run it. Yeah, I've nenever thought about running a restaurant. That's something that I feel like I would not enjoy. But there are other things I would enjoy. Mike says, oh, if you have AIS, they're giving out 6 months of YouTube Premium free. That's true, they are. I saw that the other day. Dial that number above to get it. And that's good, Mike, because I got the message the other day that they were sending out that offer for YouTube Premium, which basically means you just don't have to watch ads. And it may give you a few other perks, I'm not sure. Eddie says, I would rather rent, thus can move if problems with others. That's true. I would rent, if I was coming over here for the first time, I would rent Airbnb style or something like that so that I could move around until I found a spot that I really wanted to be in. Todd says to Eric in Virginia, thinking about doing that for my spouse, but it isn't really feasible right now because of it. Yeah, understand. Um, yeah, reliable real estate attorney is definitely a priority. Good point, Alan. Mr. Mitch says, that's my plan, Addie. Addie says, go for it, Mitch. I'm moving back soon. Todd says, Addie, when you rent, you have to pay the repairs, where if you buy, yeah, I can see that point. That's the funny thing about renting. You know, you would think when you rent, even here, a 9,000 baht studio apartment, when I had my air conditioner done, 500 baht for that. It's always, if there's anything wrong in the apartment, it's on you to fix it, not the owner. So it's a little bit different than what you're used to, probably, if you come from a Western country. Eric says, I have a great idea for a little restaurant, just a small place that involves cornbread and chili. Now you have my attention. If it involves cornbread, you have my attention. Your process, yeah, I'm seriously considering that as opposed to buying a condo here in the U.S. Just thinking the condo prices there might be a better deal in the future. And I'm inclined to agree with that, York, just to be honest with you. Good luck getting repairs done and stuff. But thinking of coming over next year and renting for a month to see what it's like. Absolutely, you have to do that. Have to do that. Have to do that. Have to do that. That's something that I would recommend to everyone, is come over and stay for a month. Make sure you want to be there. D-Light says, what's the latest on amnesty? Do people need to leave on 26th? Can it stand inside the kingdom? To extend your visa inside the kingdom, you probably should have already gotten the paperwork together, because it may be too late now, depending on the situation. If you're here on a non-immigrant visa, any of the non-M categories, the extension is probably going to be a little bit simpler. But if you're on a tourist visa, they did say that they would give out certain extensions, but it would just be 30 days at a time. But to get that extension, or to get any of the extensions, you have to have letters from your embassy at home. Hey, Dean, by the way, before I lose you there in the comments, I'm glad that you're on the live stream, bro. Good to see you, man. So yeah, I wouldn't. The paperwork that it takes to stay is going to be cumbersome for sure, and you might get a extension of stay, but I'm thinking probably only those people with a high priority are going to do that. Stuck in Florida. Lyle says, Eric in Virginia, JC would keep you in business. I would try. I would certainly try. Robert said, oh, Robert put up the PayPal link. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Yeah, we are $10 into the goal on PayPal, which I greatly appreciate from Todd. We'll see if any more rolls in. The goal is always $100 on these live streams on the weekend. Been doing that way for a long time, and it has tremendously helped this channel. Last Saturday we had a huge Saturday, and I'm thankful for that. In terms of next equipment that's going to be purchased, I'm going to be getting an actual the wireless Rode Go. That's what I'm going to be getting. It's the lapel mic. It's remote, plugs into your camera, and I will be using that from this point forward, or after I get it, I will be using that for vlogs, and the audio should be much better than the audio you guys are currently receiving on the videos. Also taking a look at the GoPro 9 for some action stuff. We're going to have a holiday coming up sometime in either October or November. I know the Thai government has said they are thinking about creating a long weekend for us because they need to drive the drive the circulation of the economy, basically. And that's what happened the last time they gave us a 4-day weekend. So I'm definitely going to be spending some money out of the channel fund to make sure that we have some good equipment to do some cool things as this year goes on. Eddie says, I broke my shower many times. Happy days. Yeah, I know, right? Alan says, oh, $10. Thank you, sir. Thanks and appreciate the YouTube videos. Helps a lot. You are more than welcome, sir. Thank you for the comment. I really enjoy when somebody says, thank you for the videos. You helped me a lot or something like that. That's really just amazing. Absolutely love it. And thank you so much, York Pop. Very appreciative. And thanks again, really. Also intend to get a real mic set up for these live streams on the weekends. And that will help with the audio and be clear, that kind of thing. I'm looking at getting a lighting setup as well for the live streams, and possibly a backdrop behind me, because I know looking at a white wall gets kind of boring. So all these things are what the channel fund is for. I only spend it on things that are for the channel and or traveling. That's it. So if I need memory cards, that would come out of the channel fund. I bought the new camera that I have, which was Olympus's latest camera, the EM1 Mark III. I purchased that and a lens out of the channel fund a few months ago. Still learning how to use that camera because it has so many incredible features on it. Alan says, York Pie, you will probably have to lease it for a 4-month minimum. Most landlords not lease monthly. You can find some monthly stuff. You just have to look around for it. It's not your statement's accurate, Alan, but you have to look around for it. Lyle says, Eric in Virginia, JC. Oh yeah, I already read that. Yes, definitely. Mike says, what does Mike say? Mike says, interestingly, all work I've had done in my condo, e.g. AC, equals 0 charge to me. Well, not where I'm at, brother. I pay for everything. When they have to change the batteries on my combination lock, I have to pay for the batteries. So that's just the truth. Eric says, that's great info about rental repairs. That's so important. Good job. You are more than welcome, sir. Where are we at here? D-Light says, great info. Cheers. Click the thumbs up, guys. Yes, we're at 45 thumbs up so far. Looking for 100. That would be awesome. Eric says, hey guys, I heard that soy I'm not even going to try. It's staying busy in Pattaya. Have any of you been there? Is it near Big C? I think he meant Big C. I'm not sure if I crossed over that way or not. This week and last week, this week I released 4 videos on Pattaya. I still have one more to release. And there was some discussion. You will love the road go, says got to love Thailand. I'm super excited about being able to purchase that because I use a Rode Micro now on top of the camera, and it does a fantastic job. And I'm super excited about being able to have a cordless lavalier mic. I have one with a cord now, but that's just aggravating. It's got like 25 feet of cord on it or something. Let's see what Stuck says. Stuck says, the first time in Thailand, I only seen Bangkok and Pattaya. I was impressed with the infrastructure, but hated the city. Second time, I spent most of my time in Phuket and Krabi and loved it. Those are two places definitely on my list. Next holiday, October 9th through 12th. So that's what they scheduled, Mike. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Guys, let's make sure we hit our goals here, because we definitely want to be able to travel. And I'm not going to Pattaya. Okay, I said the last time I'm not going to Pattaya for a while. And there are reasons for that. I may go hang out there one day, and then I'm gonna shoot somewhere else. I'm gonna go somewhere else. I don't know where, but it's gonna be not Pattaya. It's gonna be other places in Thailand, and I'm gonna do my best to use cheaper transportation. So I hope it works out that way. Todd says there is something you left out of the budget description for channels on here. Need some door hinges behind you. Need some door hinges behind. Sorry, Todd, I'm lost, man. I'm not exactly sure what that means. Yeah, you have to tell me in the comments exactly what that means. I apologize, brother. I'm just a little bit lost. Eric says, hey, Stuck, what did you not like about the city? He says, not my idea of a vacation in paradise. I left the Philippines to visit a friend in Bangkok. That's cool. Eric says, speaking of white walls behind you, your earlobes look like they are dropping, like you got a ring hanging. That's funny, because I do have floppy earlobes, and I used to get ridiculed for that in school. Danny Mac says, is Soy Cowboy open? Yes. Eric says, I got a Rode Micro 2, like their stuff. Yeah, I like all Rode stuff. Ty says, stuck in Florida, first trip Bangkok, second trip Pattaya and Bangkok. And when I went to Bangkok the second time, I was like, why? Then I found Phuket, my third trip, and love it there. Good for you, man. Thanks for throwing up the PayPal stream, Robert. I appreciate that. Mike says, Banner. Who is that? I didn't see it. I didn't catch that. I can recommend Noble Remix on Succumbent Bangalore. I'm not sure what that was about. Eric says, take out a map of Thailand, close your eyes, and put a pin on the MP. We'll go there. Bam! My man, Mr. Lee. Didn't even leave a note with this one. Just came right out with it. Let's let me go over here so I can make sure I hit it right. Mr. Lee, 25 USD. We're now $35 into the PayPal. $35 into the PayPal. Thank you, Lee. I love you, bro. You know that. And for always supporting this channel. I really, really, really appreciate it. Door hinges equals 20 cents. I'm not gonna comment on that, because I don't know him well enough to say anything. I'm not sure what that means. You have to shoot me a message or something, Todd, and let me know what you mean there. Stuck in Florida says, I went to 3 pagodas, past the third time, and fell in love with northern Kachanaburi, and ended up spending 2 months there. That's cool, man. Have you visited James Bond Island? I have not, and I need to. Mike says, Eric, exactly. So far, so good. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with picking a spot and going to it. Nothing bad about door hinges, inside joke. Yeah, I know it's an inside joke. I don't know what it is. I don't get it. Let's see. Alan says, no, I haven't been there yet. There's a lot of places I haven't been that I want to go. And I intend to go over the course of the holidays that I'm given with my job. That's the only time I can go. You guys have to remember, I work 9 to 5. So being able to just go out and do things when I want to is not exactly feasible. Unfortunately, it's not exactly feasible. Let's see. How about Phuket? I would love to go to Phuket. Love to go to Phuket. Right now, I'm not sure if I guess Phuket's open for domestic tourism, but they had a Phuket model for new tourists that were going to be coming in. I don't know if that's gone or what. Addie says James Bond Island you see from another island day tour from Krabi Town. Cool. Lee says Piyang Lantern Festival happening in November in Chiang Mai. Now that would be interesting. That would be very, very interesting. I've never seen the Lantern Festival, and I would really, really be interested to see that. That's awesome. The pin on the map would have to be beach adjacent. Yeah. I like staying by a beach, but don't always have to. Land of Smiles is down there now. Okay. Okay. So it basically it comes that this travel thing and travel in Thailand comes down to simply how much you can earn, how much you can do, and how much spare time you have. If you have spare time, you can do all kinds of stuff. If you have spare time and the cash, you can travel, 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 travel. My addiction is traveling also. People would say, well, you don't travel, you just live stream. Well, I was in Pattaya for a day and a half, and you're getting 5, would have been 6 had I not forgotten to plug in the mic, videos out of a day and a half trip. So just imagine me going on vacation for a week or something like that. That would be really, really cool. And I would really, really like to go to some of these places. And I know you guys would like to see me go to some of these places because first of all, you invest in the channel when you send PayPal, super chats, that kind of thing. And secondly, I think you guys would just like to see it, just to see what it's still like. Maybe it's places you've been before, maybe not. I don't know, but we'll see. Eddie says you walk to top of island on mountain and take photos of James Bond Island. Cool. Eric says, what the difference between a gentleman's and okay, that's for I have to explain that to you offline, Eric. That's not good. We can't have that discussion on here. I'm sorry. I mean, it's a fair question, but we can't have it on here. I will happily explain that to you via Skype call or whatever at some point. Just let me know, but I can't discuss it on YouTube. I'm sorry. YouTube won't allow me to. Stuck in Florida says, I love Kamala. Stayed in a bungalow 3 blocks from the beach for 9,000 baht per month in 2016. That's awesome. That's awesome. And I know Kamala is that's an island, right? I think that's a little island. I know that's where Rob had been living for a long time, but I never was sure if it was an island or if it was just a town, and then you had to get on a boat to go to Phuket. Let's see. Stuck says, I love. Oh, I just read that. Hugh Watt says, at Eric, neither is a cheap option. That's fair. Todd says the Army put the travel bug in me. Hey man, the taking Spanish classes in college and going to Peru on a study abroad trip put the travel bug in me. So I understand the travel bug. Problem is now I'm working 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, and it's 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 a real drag. And at this point in time, I should be earning more than what I am, and this just not happening. So we're going to get there. In terms of DoMoreLife and the channel, for September, we're having currently the best month monetarily and engagement wise, which means more views, more people on live streams, more contributions to the channel. We're having the best month that we've had in a long time, and I really appreciate you guys for that. Because if we're going to have holidays in October and November, then you can bet I'm going to be somewhere doing or recording something. Stuck says, Doorman, yes, but not the beach. I was looking for blood pythons. Eric says, no problem, good. I'm glad you understand, Eric. Kamala is in Phuket. I understand. Kamala is north of Patong. Okay, I got you guys. And it says PP Island, south of Patong. Awesome. So basically, if you go to Phuket, you can hit a lot of that stuff, right? Let's see. Out of curiosity, Alan says, can you vote in the presidential election? Yeah. You just go to the embassy and they give you a little vote. Where'd that card go? They give you a little voter ID card or whatever. And it's got all the information on it. Fill out some paperwork, vote, no problem. I've never been Patong either. Stuck. Eric said, is it more expensive for cost of living in Phuket and Krabi area than northern Thailand? I would imagine yes. I don't know, but I would imagine yes. We got hurricane trackers going off over here everywhere. And okay. Eric says, oh, I just read that. Addie says, the ferry from Phuket to PP Island, they show boat people living in caves on islands. Amazing to see. That's true. Todd says, stuck in Florida. I went to anyway, the thing that starts with an R, beach, just to see it and the market there, but there is a beach just north of it on the west coast that's hidden, sitting on the beach while NYC was getting one foot of snow. Trust me, I rubbed that one in of some of my coworkers' face. I bet you did. Eddie says Painting Beach is a beautiful bay. Patting Beach is a beautiful bay. I haven't heard of that one either. Never heard of that one. We got 50 likes so far, guys. We are halfway to the goal. I need to let you know we have about 15 minutes left in the live stream here, and that's it. So I'm actually going to have to get out in this weather and go do a few things today that I didn't get done through the week. Oh, Patong Beach. Okay, that makes sense. Patong Beach. Gotcha. So we got about 15 minutes to continue to answer any questions. Let's see, we got 35, so we need hang on, I'm terrible at math. So we need 65, is that right? 65 or 55? $65 dollars in the PayPal, And now we need 49 more likes, which we probably won't get, but that's okay. Probably won't get the PayPal later, but still, it's okay. Stuck in Florida says, to the door, man, I was there in late February and it was great. I only spent 2 days there and finally got to catch several blood pythons after spending 2 weeks in Krabi and didn't see one. Ooh. Prep for it says, I was like number 7 because I like this video live stream. Thank you, Prep for it. I appreciate that, man. Mr. Mitch says, good night, everyone, and take care. Okay, we'll see you, Mr. Mitch. Bangkok Warrior, breaking news. Yes, I just heard about that this morning, and that involves politics, so we won't discuss it. But I did hear about that, and it is what it is. Yes, later, Mr. Mitch. Take care of yourself, brother. Alan says, leaving now for the Borgata and AC. Be careful to chat with you guys next week. Okay, Alan. You take care as well, bud. Still holding it, about 46 people watching. Eddie says in 2005, walked in front, in 2005, walked inland from Patong Beach. All hotels smashed by tsunami. Amazing how far the waves came into Patong, inland by 5 kilometers. Gotta love Thailand says, goodbye all, have a great day. Lee says, have you heard you have a tropical storm coming your way? Yeah. It looks like most of it is just clouds because yesterday it rained some, Lee, and we thought we were going to be in for like the most severe part of the storm, right? And right now it's just cloudy. It's not raining at all, which is cool because I can get out on my bike and get stuff done without having without having to put on ponchos and all that stuff. It's very aggravating over here, guys, if you try to ride your bike in the rain because you're going to get dirty no matter what. It's going to happen. You're going to get dirty. You're also going to get soaked. So it is what it is. Todd says, I heard the storm has eased off. Some not supposed to be as bad as they thought. Yeah, I agree with that. I think you. I mean, I think you are correct, Todd. Gotta love Thailand was I was laughing at him. Roger says Dave's not here. That's you guys are being funny. I think I finally caught on to what you're talking about there. So in the waning minutes of the live stream that's left, anything you guys want to talk about? And anybody want to help us hit the goal? The Punwani, can one get domestic help, English speaking cook, cleaning lady? How much would it cost? Yeah, you can get English help as long as you can pay for it. Cleaning lady, my maid that comes over and cleans, it's 200 baht an hour for her to clean. 200 baht an hour. Bangkok Warrior says this is not politics, sir. It is law and the Constitution and how the next nominee will affect our lives. It could be good or bad, just depending on what side you stand on. No, not politics, just law. Okay. Addy says thunder is louder in Taiwan than Thailand. Thunder in Taiwan scared me. Love Thailand rain. Dancing at drunk. What? I hear you, man. Okay, is everybody bailing on me now? Oh, wait, we got money. We got money. We got more money coming in. You never know. We could still hit the goal here. Let me see. Let me see how much we got. A $15 PayPal. I'm just waiting on my internet to pull it up because it's so slow. You've heard thunder in Taipei? I didn't hear any thunder when I was in Taipei. I was only there for a very short amount of time. What is wrong with my internet? Oh, I know what's wrong with the internet. I've got it set to my cell phone, and I need to put it on my home network. So that's what's going on. I'm going to show you guys this. Southern Taiwan. I've never been to Southern Taiwan, but I would love to go. I'd love to go to Taiwan, period. Back to Taiwan, because I only spent like 17 and a half hours there. I had a 17-hour layover there once, and it was good because I did get to see a little bit. There we go. Wow. I challenge everyone to contribute at least $10. I'm going to mark out the person's name because I've never seen it before. But it says, I challenge everyone to contribute at least $10. And he contributed 25. That's awesome, dude. Thank you very, 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 very much for the contribution there. Very, very much. And we had one hungry traveler sent $15 more. So 25 and 15 is 40, and we need the 65. So we only need $25 for the goal today. 25 more dollars. 25 more dollars. And there was a challenge put up there too. I love it. And I love you guys for doing stuff like that. It just makes everything better. Todd says, I don't remember if I heard. Oh, here comes a 10 from my main man, my moderator, Mr. Roger McGee, right here. Let me go back over, see if you can see it. Roger, thank you so much, my friend. Love and appreciate you, brother. Always been good supporter of the channel. So now we need, what do we need now? We needed 15. So now we need 5. Is that right? Let me count. 10, 20, oops. 10, 25, that's 35, and 15 is 50, and then 25 is 75, and 10 is 85. So we need, oh, somebody just sent another 25. Bam! Thank you very much. I won't show your name, even though you said it was okay to, but thank you very much for the 25, brother. We have hit the goal, and when we hit the goal, we really hit the goal. Thank you so very much for that. Just got another one. Wow. I love you, Lee. Just got another one in here, and wow, that's awesome. We did it. Eric has finally decided to become a channel member. Stuck in Florida. Thank you, my friend, for finishing that off. That was amazing, bro. Amazing. Quick finish like that is absolutely amazing. And we got it done. Eric, welcome to the DoMoreLife family, brother. As you go over and enjoy your memberships, I'll be able to tell you, I'll be able to pass along information to you that not everybody gets. And this has just been absolutely fundamentally a substantially wonderful day. And I think that you guys make it all worthwhile, because I love what is the money being raised for? It's not a raising, it's just channel. It's the channel fund. It's raised for equipment and travel. And yeah, thank you, Roger. There you go. Equipment and travel. That's what we raised the money for. Let's see. I left a lot of comments undone there during all that. So let me try to catch those, because I definitely don't want to leave you guys hanging. Talking about Thunder in Taipei. What about doing some bar reviews on Nana Plaza and Soy Cowboy? I can, but I can only do them during the daytime. I can't really do anything at night, simply because their YouTube is cracking down so much on how much skin is being shown. It's unbelievable. It's really unbelievable. Eric, I'm very glad to have you as a member, by the way. I've been wanting to say something to you about becoming a member, but I didn't want to put any pressure on you. Let's see. I will try. I have a video where I walk down Soy Cowboy and back up. This was pre all the problems that we have now, and it was just a daytime walk. But I can do like I can go in there in some of the bars at night and find out how much drinks are, find out how much drinking companions are, that kind of thing. I can do that and then report back to you. No problem. Let's see. Addie says, hang on a second. This is my apartment. Hello, Jeremy, who made an appointment for. Okay. Sorry I had to read that, guys. That was an important message from my condo here. And Addie says trains are better in Taiwan than Australia. Ross says 6,000 baht. 6,000 baht a month is a good number for a few days a week to cook and clean. Yeah, if you're talking about the maid, the housewife thing. Let's see, what else do we have here? York Pa says, thanks again for the live stream. Have a great day. Thank you, York Pa. I appreciate your contributions very much, and I'm glad you enjoyed the live stream. I hope you got a lot out of it. Stuck in Florida said, done with a check mark. I appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that so much. Addie says Soy Cowboy is only 100 meters long, very short. Yeah, it's short. It is short. But I've heard that before also, that the best street food is on Soy Cowboy. Eric says, that's funny, Addie John. Addie John says lots of bands play in Soy Cowboy as well. Robert says Addie had a very good pad thai there. I like pad thai. It's good stuff. Todd says someone posted a weather map from 1 hour ago. It looks like it may be moving out, so you should be good to run your errands. JC, good, man. I'm glad. Thank you for letting me know that. Really appreciate it. Stuck says such a difference going down Soy Cowboy in daytime compared to at night. Seems much longer at night. I imagine so. But what I was saying was I can make like a daytime video and talk about my experience going into the bars and that kind of thing. Because all I'm going to do is go in there. I might buy one drink for my drinking companion and buy one Coke for myself, see what the bar is about, find out the prices, and then I'm out of there. So, that's what I would do. And then I could bring that content to you in a video. I could do a voiceover while I'm walking into the bar or walking down Soy Cowboy. That's probably what I would do. Let's see. Stuck in Florida says oh yeah, I got that. Lee, have a good weekend, everyone. You have a good weekend, sir. Thank you, and thank you again, my friend. Thank you so much, Lee. So with that being said, I think the comments have stopped right on time at 10:45. We are doing excellent. Addie says can sit in sports bar and soy cowboy and watch sports, fun and relaxing. That's interesting. I haven't been down that way. Maybe I'll just take tonight and go down there. Depends on what the weather does. Depends on if it's raining or not. If it's raining, it's I don't want to go because I have to poncho and then I have to tie the poncho over to my bike so it can dry a little bit. It's just a bunch of mess. Yeah, you do the same, Lee, for sure. Have a great weekend, and everybody have a great weekend. Eric, thank you for joining the channel. I appreciate it. Robert, thank you for throwing out all the PayPal links. Appreciate it. York Pie says, and it's also for the great advice. Oh yeah, thank you. I don't. Like I said, I'm not a prophet. I'm not an expert on anything. I'm just telling you my experience. So as long as I do that, I don't feel bad about saying things. And just like last week, I made a video about the new special tourist visa, and I had to make a correction the next day. I used YouTube stories in order to do that. York Pie says, and it's all. Oh, I read that. Thank you again, York Pie. Addie says, at Top Soy Cowboy are bands and sports bars. That would be cool. Stay happy. I'm very happy. You guys make my day always. And I love you all for it very much. Very, very much. PBJ time. Have a good time, JC. You do the same. Mike says, stuck longer at night. That's what she said. Yeah, I love it. Okay, guys. All that being said, I'm out of here. I guess you would be too. Didn't think it would be Mike. I didn't either, but I was expecting it. Okay, everyone. Eric says, okay, everyone, one more round for JC before he goes. Donate. Okay. Don't call it a donation, call it a contribution. There's a bit because I want people to understand that they're investing in the content. They're investing in the content. It's not. I don't like to take donations from people. That's not my. I like. It's almost like being an investor, sort of. You invest in the channel and contribute. Yeah. No, you don't have to be sorry, Eric. You don't have to be sorry at all. I'm just saying I like the idea of the contribution better because you know that you're contributing to what you get. For example, I'm looking to find a way to set up my camera so at least I can broadcast in 1080p and plug it into the computer and use it versus the webcam. That would be nice. There is the PayPal link for anybody with a last minute contribution. Eric says, I stand corrected. You earn it. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate that, brother. But it's no big deal. I understand why people call it donations. I just the concept in my mind is people are contributing because they want to see more of what you give them. I'm talking about myself. Eric says, you spend many hours keeping us entertained and informed. Yes, sir, I do. And I try my best to keep you entertained and informed, which I think is very relative to things that are going on today. And Mike and I have a stream at 8:30 a.m. tomorrow, Bangkok time. And that would be 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. So look forward to seeing you all there. That's going to be fun. It'll be on his channel, Live My Ass Off. And, well, no, it'll be on our channels, I think. Yes, it'll be on both our channels. I have to go in and make a what you call it. I have to go in and make a video for it. Stuck says, thanks everyone for joining the live stream. The contributions are much appreciated. Yes, they are. Todd says, not too early. Stuck says, thanks JC for bringing the DoMoreLife family together always. Yeah, there you go. There's the link right there. Tell your friends. That's from Mike. That's where I'll be tomorrow. For everyone that contributed, I greatly appreciate you investing your hard-earned money into the content that you will get, and I really love you for it. I swear I do. My moderators, you guys are awesome. My channel members, you guys are awesome. I haven't put out a whole lot of content on the channel member site or on the channel member side lately, but look for more of that to come. I intend to do a members only live stream in the near future. So we should have some fun with that, and we'll talk about some higher level topics, so to speak. Todd says, be safe from the students out there. Yeah, I hear you, brother. York Pie says, have a great day there. York Pie, you have a great day wherever you are, sir. And I definitely appreciate everything you did. I'm glad that people found value in the content. That makes me extraordinarily happy. And if you made a comment in the live stream today, thank you so much for contributing to the conversation, because the conversation is what is really important. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you haven't already on your way out. And I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Bangkok time on Mike's channel. Everybody, whatever you do today, be sure you do more life. See ya.